Wonderful people. Welcome to another video. Now, today we are going to be doing a little bit of a different video, something I haven't really done before. So, I don't know if you guys have been on the internet very lately, but fidget spinners seem to be pretty much one of the biggest internet crazes in the last, I don't know, 2-3 months. So, today I thought I would do a little bit of an unboxing video on fidget spinners. I have gotten 3 different kinds of fidget spinners to unbox and review. And we will be seeing how they fare in their competition. So, without further ado, let's get to the fidget spinners. I'll see you in a second once I go get them. Alrighty, the fidget spinners have arrived. We have the first one, known as the original. Got a little beaten up in shipping, I see. But we have our first one. Then we have our second fidget spinner. This one, which is referred to as the classic on its website, has triple spinning bearings apparently. We'll see how this one does. Then we have a unique one which didn't really have a name, but I thought it was pretty cool, so I decided to pick it up. This is called I'm gonna call it the Ninja Star. So it looks a little bit like a ninja star. First, we will be reviewing the original. Alright, we have our original fidget spinner right here. Let's open it up. It's quite heavy actually, it has a nice weight to it. Looks really nice. Has some silverish gold bearings. Well, not bearings, but weights. White center. Has a nice spin to it. It's a little loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that very well. This might be a bit loud if you're tending to bring it to work or school. But it does have a nice weight to it. And the sound is actually almost kind of soothing. Makes a lot of noise if you have it on a desk. So I don't suggest having it on a desk while you're spinning it. Of course, that's not really what it's meant for. But out of like a 5, I would rate this spinner maybe around a 4. Has a nice weight to it. Comes in a lot of varieties of colors. Spins quite fast. The only thing that kept it from being a 5-star is probably its sound. But I like this one quite a bit. Let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, I have gotten our second fidget spinner. Now, this one didn't get as beaten up in shipping, although a common issue with the packaging seems to be this part here tends to get glued to the plastic wrap on the box. So, but I think that's just a issue with all the fidget spinners. Let's open this up. Okay, we have same packaging as the last. Alright, this one is a little lighter actually, I see. Definitely a lot lighter. You can hear that little shaking sound. That's from these bearings here. I don't know if you can see it, but I just noticed there are actually little metal balls in there for the bearings. I believe that's also what allows the middle bearing to spin in a lot of them. Now this one does seem to be a little more cheaply made, but it does have a variety of colors as well, and the addition of the triple bearings, which I think is kind of cool. Alright, so let's see how this spins. Wow, that looks amazing on camera. Looks almost like there's 2. Now, a nice thing about this fidget spinner is that it is almost silent. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is practically silent, which I think is pretty impressive. One thing I don't know if you noticed, it isn't super balanced, which isn't a good thing. but it definitely isn't a bad fidget spinner. So if you're bringing these to work or school, this would be a good one for you because it's pretty much silent and you won't get in trouble for disturbing the class or anything. And plus, you have the addition of the other bearings, which I think is a kind of cool feature. So, without further ado, let's move on to our third fidget spinner. Now this one is a little different, which I think is kind of cool. Actually came in a metal case with some foam padding in there, I can see. Let's open that up. It's almost buried in that foam padding. Oh, this one's actually made out of metal, and the center is plastic. So this is a nice addition to my collection. Has a completely different design than the others. I think it's pretty cool. And I don't know if you can tell, but here I'll compare the two. They are quite a lot smaller than the others, which I think is kind of cool, so you could pretty much bring this anywhere. So, something I've heard about metallic fidget spinners is that they do tend to make a lot of noise. Now, what I'd like to see if this one makes any noise. Now, let's see. Post right down in the comments below if you think this will make much noise right now. And then, let's see. Alright, it does make a bit of a noise, but look how amazing that looks. It is almost see-through when it's spinning, and because of the slits here, when it is spinning, it looks like it's not even connected. Jeez. Another neat thing that we also had with the other black one is that it looks like there's two. A white fidget spinner spinning the opposite way, which I think is pretty neat. Now this is pretty light. It's actually lighter than the other two we've reviewed so far, and actually looks like a Ninja Star one it is spinning. Look at that. That's pretty cool looking. So I'm gonna say this is actually definitely my favorite one so far. And I think if I'm gonna get another one, it'll probably be this one. So, what do you guys think? Right. So this is what will conclude our video. Post down in the comments below which fidget spinner was your favorite. Don't forget to leave a comment or a like. And if you like the content on my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.